forward. Well, thanks a lot for that. Good afternoon. It's 12 noon. Thanks a lot for staying with us here at CNN News 18. I'm Ridhima Bhatnagar, getting you all the top stories over the next 60 minutes. Let's begin with our top focus. The border controversy between Maharashtra and Karnataka has only intensified in Belagavi after the Belagavi DC passed an order and barred the Maharashtra ministers from visiting Belagavi district. Section 144 was soon imposed on the ground with security that was stepped up in border areas as a precautionary measure to ensure law and order situation on the ground. Multiple reactions also coming in. Karnataka Chief Minister Baswaraj Bommai has gone on to claim that the state government is committed to protect the Kannada inhabitants in Maharashtra and the state is confident of winning the case in the Supreme Court as well. Meanwhile, the Gram Panchayat of the Escalates Taluk in the Sholapur district has also written to the Chief Minister and to the Sholapur DC requesting it to be merged with Karnataka, alleging the failure of the Maharashtra government in providing basic facilities, thereby providing justice to them.
ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಚುನಾವಣೆಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇದು ಭಾಳ ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಮಹಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದವರು ವಿವಾದ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಿಂದ ವಿವಾದ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಮಹಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದವರ ವಿವಾದ ಇರೋದರಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತು ಎರಡೂ ಕಡೆ ಪ್ರತಿಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಜನರ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಸಾಮರಸ್ಯ ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಕದಲುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸ ಬೇಡ. ಮತ್ತು ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಸ್ ಇರೋದರಿಂದ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಕೇಸು ಸಂವಿಧಾನಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿದೆ, ಕಾನೂನುಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿದೆ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ನಮಗೆ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಇದೆ, ಲೀಗಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಟಲ್ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಗೆಲ್ತೀವಿ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಚುನಾವಣೆ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಕೋನವೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ವಿವಾದವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಎಬ್ಬಿಸಬೇಕನ್ನುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಗಡಿ ರಕ್ಷಣೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಬದ್ಧರಾಗಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಜನರನ್ನ
And staying with this pace, we are now understanding that Karnataka's Home Minister Karnataka Gyanendra has chaired a meeting with other higher police officials. This is at the Vidhan Sauda to ensure peace and harmony is maintained at the border areas of Karnataka and Maharashtra. The Home Minister of Karnataka has also now directed officials to take all necessary action to ensure law and order situation is maintained on the ground. In the meeting that was chaired by the Home Minister of Karnataka, various other officials were present. There was the DGP Praveen Sood, you had the ADGP Alok Kumar and other higher officials who were part of this law and order meeting as well. All of this in the backdrop of that border dispute between Maharashtra and Karnataka as far as the Belagavi border dispute is concerned. That only continues to escalate with each passing day. First, let's understand what is this high-level meeting all about and what are the kind of decisions that have been taken. Let me bring in my colleague Ritu, in fact, has been tracking all these developments for us. Ritu, first speaking as far as this high-level meeting which has been chaired by the Karnataka Home Minister, which had the ADGP and other officials as well, what was the agenda of the meeting and the decisions that have been taken?
So this is in the backdrop of the Karnataka-Maharashtra border dispute. You see the Home Minister of the Karnataka, Karnataka Gyanendra, had chaired a high-level meeting with the police officials where the Karnataka DGP Praveen Sood and ADGP Alok Kumar and others were part of this meeting. So that's where you see the Home Minister had ensured that the law and order on the ground is maintained at any cost, because now of course the entry of the ministers have been banned by the Karnataka government. They issued an order as well. The Belagavi DC had issued an order too, but again you see the dispute continues. The controversy is also on because the politicians, in fact the leaders again from both the sides, that from Karnataka and Maharashtra, has not refrained yet from giving a provocative statement. So that is also on, and meanwhile you see there is a continuous protest also taking place in these border areas. So in the backdrop of all that, to ensure that the peace and harmony is being maintained, Karnataka Home Minister Karnataka Gyanendra chaired this meeting, and in fact you see on December 19th the winter session is also going to start in the Belagavi district itself. So again this might be a problem there as well. So there might be similar protests coming up as well. So in that backdrop of all that, the Home Minister in fact had directed these officials strictly to take up all necessary action and ensure that the law and order is being maintained on the ground.
Ritu, I also want to understand, as you were rightly pointing out, that because this tug of war between both the states are only escalating, what is the ground situation of the disputed area, which is Belagavi? There were certain orders that were passed in Belagavi. Also, we're understanding as a precautionary measure, Section 144 was also imposed.
Well, there's nothing so far, but yes, there's a huge police deployment that has been made on these disputed border areas in the Karnataka and the Maharashtra side. So police ensuring there that no untoward incidents takes place. So gathering, in fact, has also completely been restricted. The checkpost there also in the visuals you can see there's a huge police deployment there as well to ensure that the peace is maintained on the ground at any cost. Because from past couple of days we are seeing how pro-Kannada organizations are actually coming out in a huge number, and they're going on a protest and also trying to allegedly block these main roads as well, whether it's about the Karnataka-Goa border as well or the main cities in the Belagavi district too. So in that backdrop, you see this complete in a stricter manner that the state government ensuring that there's no harm being made to the public properties and also no untoward incidents should take place. So all that right now the state government is ensuring.
Okay. Ritu, I'll just request you to stay on with us. That's the action as far as Karnataka is concerned. What's happening with Maharashtra? Let me bring in my colleague Vinay also. Vinay, because this border dispute is refusing to die down, you now have the Karnataka Home Minister and other officials who are in a huddle. They want to ensure that law and order situation is maintained on the ground. What's happening as far as Maharashtra is concerned?
Well, Maharashtra, we just heard Shambhuraj Desai, who is the nodal minister who has been appointed by Maharashtra Chief Minister on this very border row, and he has completely slammed the Karnataka government, saying that it is Karnataka, in fact, which has always been wanting to create a controversy over the issue. He also claimed that it was twice on the insistence of people that Maharashtra ministers had decided to go to Belagavi in order to speak with the Marathi population there, but both the times it was postponed because Maharashtra did not want any law and order situation. Remember, this is on the background of Section 144, notices under Section 144 which have been issued by Karnataka. Bandobast has been kept on the border. So the minister also expressed displeasure at the fact that there was such clear bandobast stopping the ministers from entering Karnataka, even as the Karnataka Chief Minister went on issuing the statement. So Maharashtra now says that it is going to take an all-party delegation to the centre and ask the centre to intervene in this issue, where there should be face-to-face discussions between Maharashtra's all-party members and Karnataka panel in order to arrive at a decision, because this, he says, was clearly unacceptable, while the Maharashtra government time and again tried to resolve the issue and tried to take it amicably. So on one hand, the government here is facing the heat from the opposition for failing to stand by Marathi people in the Belagavi region and for failing to go there. On the other hand, the government itself has in some sense slammed Karnataka government for its consistent opposition to Maharashtra minister's visit to Belagavi. So clearly the issue has been heating up. Meanwhile, Maharashtra government says that it is quite confident that it will win the legal battle because it has a very strong case in front of the Supreme Court. Back to you, Ridhima.
Vinay, I also quickly want to understand, as far as this delegation that was supposed to go, so has it been postponed or has it been cancelled?
It has been postponed now. The minister has said that because there has been, because they did not want any law and order situation to be created on the day of Mahaparinirvan Divas, where lakhs of people congregate in order to pay respect to Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. They did not want to visit today, and that is why they have postponed the visit. So the minister time and again reiterated that it had not, the delegation had not cancelled the visit but had merely postponed it. The fact is that sources within the government tell us that there has been tremendous pressure from the Karnataka government side on the Maharashtra government to not let the ministers visit Karnataka at all, and that is why both the times the pre-decided tours had to be cancelled by the ministers. As of now, the minister says there is no cancellation, there is only postponing, but the new date has not yet been announced, keeping the whole issue in a limbo in some sense, because Maharashtra government, it seems, doesn't want to stir another controversy, at the same time doesn't want to appear that it has mellowed down in front of the Karnataka government over an issue which has united political parties across spectrum in Maharashtra and which has seen very strong sentiments over the border row on Belagavi issue. Back to you.
Okay, Vinay, I'll just request you to stay on with us. From the BJP. We also